Video games have had great villains over the years, but where would these villains be without their henchmen? Hey Shackers, Greg here, and today I'll be counting down the top 10 video game henchmen. Now, much like the hierarchy of the Mafia, henchmen, or soldiers, are considered the bottom of the food chain. I'll be basing my picks off a few factors. Of course, our community, difficulty, popularity in gaming culture, loyalty, and of course, fun factor. After all, henchmen are put in the game so you can have a good time killing them, honing your skills for the real battle that is yet to come. Well, let's review this hiring process. These are the top 10 video game henchmen.
Do you know who I am? Have you any idea how many anonymous henchmen I've killed over the years? And look at you, you haven't even got a name tag. You've got no chance. Why don't you just fall down? Go on, son. Get down!
A collective of artificial intelligent robots that share one collective mind. Very similar to the Borg from Star Trek. These faceless machines are in the majority of the Mass Effect series, and you'll encounter and fight them multiple times. They're the classic robot enemies we love to blast into pieces. Are to the iconic Mega Man series what the Goombas are to Mario. These small annoying robots block pop shots, run forward, and spray projectiles in multiple directions. They've made an appearance in almost every Mega Man game, and although easy to deal with, they have been known to claim a Mega Man life, or two, or in some cases 3.
Emergence Day.
The perfect name for the perfect henchmen, these locusts are in abundance with the Gear Squad usually killing them off quickly and easily, but they just keep coming around every corner. They will not dissuade. Kind of like the orcs in fantasy games, they're also ugly and mean. They're also intimidating, but that doesn't stop you from murdering hundreds of them with your Lancer. Trying to catch them all and be the very best that no one ever was? Well, don't be Team Rocket. Being a huge nuisance to you on your journey to become a Pokemon Master, they try to steal Pokemon, but are terrible at it. Even when they win against you in the game, all they do is take a little money and drop you off at the nearest Pokemon Center. Sure, they feed you XP, but at a certain point, you're just beating them back so hard, it's like, why bother? Now, they're on this list because they are in abundance in the game, and they do work for a criminal organization, so I figured, why not? But they also don't use guns, they play fair. What the hell kind of criminals are they?
Looks like Team Rocket's rising on the game!
Mario's favorite enemy to flatten into a pancake, the Goomba has been a must-have in just about every Mario game. Some move slowly towards you, some fly, some are even supersized. But in the end, they all fall to the same tactic. Death from above. Of course they serve a higher power. And even though the Koopa Troopas are also low-level henchmen, but I still feel that in the Bowser hierarchy, the Goombas would be at the very bottom.
No trespass. Just don't hurt me. Just let me go. Just give me my gun.
Is it someone new?
One of the most terrifying enemies you'll face in the City of Rapture, these mutated genetic humans have only one goal: to obtain Adam, by any means necessary. And although some do follow a hierarchy, it's usually for the promise of more Adam. They wander the halls of this underwater city, some with purpose, some under orders, or even some who have just completely lost their sanity.
What can I do with this one, Aphrodite? She won't stay still!
They scream, they surprise, and they absolutely terrify you on your journey to find the boss behind the madness.
Hear that? Let's buck. Weak! You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow! Always have been. You'll be no better off with a metal daddy, little fish. See you floating from righty.
Unlike the Gunners, who are more mercenaries, raiders have their own agenda. Most live in very small communities and attack on sight, even if they clearly are outgunned or outmatched. Most are on drugs and chems, making them even more violent. The Wasteland will always have plenty of raider meat to chew through, as they are harder to get rid of than a radroach infestation. Oh well, at least they're stupid.
Hello there. You all set? You need some water?
Drink, please.
Great. So your claim to fame is that you are the only Covenant soldier to survive every battle with the Master Chief.
Yes, correct.
And you say this is because you are, quote, smarter, stronger, and faster than the Master Chief? But that's you hiding, isn't it?
That's not me.
I'm pretty sure it is.
To be a part of the Covenant is a great honor, but those poor grunts are as low as they can go in the hierarchy. Completely useless in combat, they provide plenty of enjoyable moments as they run screaming at the near sight of a Spartan. Those who do stick around only do so on orders or stupidity. In fact, I really think the Covenant only includes them as part of their army due to some intergalactic affirmative action program. It's the only logical reason to why they keep recruiting them.
Here comes a big, real surrendering! Better get very close to me!
Probably some of the most common and standard henchmen in games today. They can't hit very well, they don't know how to take cover, they are the staples in every first-person shooter. From the Marines in Half-Life to the Russians in Call of Duty, these military-esque henchmen are one of the most common type of troops you shoot and kill. They've been gracing our video games for years, some in futuristic garments, others as terrorists, and some just as mercenaries. There's probably at least one of these types of low-level henchmen in every game. Practically the most popular form of video game fodder since, well, forever. From the many different versions of zombies, from the Walking Dead type zombies, to the Resident Evil Crimson Heads, to the Draugr in Skyrim, and even the ones in Dying Light. They all serve as a swarm of bodies for the player to bash, slice, and explode on their way to the real challenge. Zombies are one of the most popular video game enemies and probably will be for a long time, if not the end of time. Just look at the Fallout 4 ghouls. What video game henchmen did you guys want to see? Let us know in the comments below. For more videos like this and everything else gaming related, you're already in the right place. You're on Shacknews.com. Hope I don't sound nasally. That's why my nose is stuffed. Do I sound nasally? Subscribe!